And we are live now. So hi. Well, we're back with more Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello.
Hello.
Anyway, before we get started, as always, again, we have a few announcements. As you can tell, I have not had a chance to work on the new overlay that I planned for the D&D streams here, but that is coming, considering that VTube Studio did release the DLC for allowing collabs and everything like that. So we'll actually be able to have the nice in-person, quote-unquote, V2 models of Hanyakusha and hopefully Ragna at some point.
Maybe Rabbit if I get it done.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but we'll be resetting up everything. Sadly, we won't be able to do more than 4 people. Well, so that is the one downside. But thankfully, we have a few PNG tubers and everything like that. So it's nice on that front. And
Yep.
we'll make it work. But I do have to reorganize the entire layout of the system here. Next up, of course, I run a Wrath and Glory system for my D&D game. This is my version of inspiration for both me and the players. These are extra D6s, as you can see, for the glory dice going up right now, that are used for rolls of abilities, checks, and everything like that. How dare you, Warlock? That means... I'll get back to that in just a moment. So, yes, there's a maximum of 5 D6s that the players or I can use on any ability check, roll, or saving throw. We always start off with 3, unless if my players decide to throw something at me, then I get an additional one, because I reserve the right to hold my wrath against my players as who throw things at me.
Did someone say throw something at Hida? Okay.
Oh. Is this gonna be another wrath dice for me?
No.
So, for the players, they can use their glory dice at any time on any roll, and generally it is a group thing. Once the group is out of wrath dice, once the group is did that not play? That did not play. God.
Oh. That's okay. If they read the chat, they'll understand.
Gotta heat it, stream. Nothing's broken.
Actually, can you redeem one of the like that one again? I want to see.
There you go.
I will send you to Jesus.
Okay, it is playing. It is playing. I just want to make sure it was playing. I didn't hear it per se, but I have it as a low volume because I want my players to be heard over random notifications and everything like that. So,
Of course.
yeah, of course. And there's the Hanyakusha throw for the last wrath dice.
Oh, so now we can throw all we want, right?
Always one per stream. I can't. This is a.
Anyway.
This is a religion now.
Oh God. Anyway, but yes, as players can utilize these dice at any time, but once they are out of the glory dice, they either have to roll natural 20s to regain dice, either do something that is worthy of what I call worthy of inspiration, or you guys, the audience, who can donate to the channel via the link in the description thingy. Where is chat commands? Do I have this set up? Please tell me I have this set up. Donation? Does that work? Is this working? No, of course not. Donate. There it is. You can donate 8 to
Not prepared.
No, I haven't updated any of the chat bot things on Stream Deck at all. Oh, so yeah. But yeah, like vice versa, you can donate 8 to the channel, which goes towards this game and other aspects. Right now I am also saving up for a trip to Japan as well. That's about that's about it's about an $8,000 to $10,000 trip, so woohoo! Might be cheaper though. Oh, because we might do a cruise instead of an actual tour, because that's fun. I'm super simple on my first trip to Japan. I want to go to Tokyo, I want to go to Kyoto, and I want to see Akihabara, and I want to see a Gundam statue. That's it. That's my entire planned trip for Japan. Super simple.
Shinjuku.
What's that place called?
I want to see the countryside.
It's Koto City is where the unicorn statue is. And I think the 1-to-1 scale Gundam statue, the mobile one, that's the Gundam dock thing, is nearby that area as well. And then Akihabara is Akihabara. It's anime nerd heaven. So, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so donations can either be given towards glory or wrath, but there is only a max of 5. Everything else is just pure donations, and they do not carry over to any additional dice. Vice versa, vice versa, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for that. Other than that, I have nothing else major to announce. Do you guys have anything to announce for my players here?
Possible
No,
2D model
not
coming
me.
soon.
Oh, congrats.
What?
I'm working on it right now.
Nice. Okay. Anyway, anyone else have anything to say? Anything to advertise?
I'm in the process of writing a
no.
book.
Ooh.
Can you guys hear me just fine?
I can hear you just
the
fine,
stream
but
hear
everyone's
me?
talking at once. So let's start with Kyoku. What do you have to say?
I don't have anything to say. I just wanted to know if my mic is okay or.
No, you're good. You're
Your
good.
mic's fine.
And Phantom, you said you're writing a book.
Okay.
I'm writing a book.
Hey, so am I. I need to actually sit down and go through the proofread that my
Oh,
editor did, and I'll be uploading that. So hopefully sometime next week.
I do
What-
have one more
what
thing
site?
to say.
What? What is
Wattpad.
Wattpad? Yep.
You know what? No shame in that.
No shame in that, because it's a platform right there. There's the Wattpad ad right there.
I do have one more thing to say.
What you gotta say?
I am learning how to be a first-time DM, and my first campaign that's going to go up on my YouTube when we're done with the first. It's going to be a one-shot, and if people like it, it's going to turn into a campaign. It's going to go up on my D&D channel, which is the channel that this is going up on. And it's a detective one-shot, and that's what I've been working on for a while. So I just wanted to let you know, because I'm really excited for it.
All right. Anyway, without anything else to announce, let's go ahead and do a little flashback. All right, so who wants to? I know it's been a while. It's been 4 weeks. Who wants to recap what happened last time?
Not it.
Not it.
What it?
Not it.
Nope.
Kyoku, I'm
No,
sorry, you're the
Warlock,
last
you're the last
one.
one.
You gotta explain it.
No, Warlock was the last one.
Now he got it in
wasn't the last one.
just before you.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. You're asking the person with like the worst memory to recall.
Hey, if you do good, you might get a glory dice.
So we all joined up at a tavern. Was it a tavern or no? The Adventurers Guild, and that's where Kyoku rejoined with the Fire Charmers, and we all like did our things and went on our quest to an escort quest to I don't know where to. I can't remember. And we ran into some bandits, and we had a bandit fight for the rest of the session.
Not bad, not bad. I'll give you a glory for that. No, I'll give you the glory for that. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Then
that's
starts a testosterone session.
yeah, pretty much us. That was the entirety of last thing. We said goodbye to a couple of characters because the players have other occupations that they have to focus on at the time. And you guys did, in fact, meet up at the Adventure Guild to go get an escort job to earn some extra money. And in traveling to Wingroth, it's the giant capital city in Cestria. It's their major home and everything like that. And it's, just similar to what my brain is failing me right now. Hooray! Good job, brain. Brazil. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, it's the same thing like the gnome capital city and everything like that. But for giants. Anyway, and yeah, you guys got into a fight with a bunch of bandits, and that was where we ended the session afterwards. So we're gonna pick up just a little bit after the fight ended. Hanyakusha wanted to pursue after the bandits because they were running away, but the party stopped him because they reminded him that their job is to escort the caravan, not to go hunt down bandits. So because I know that you had to leave early, Hanyakusha, so I hope I played that right on how your character would react.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, someone came in the wrong room.
He tried
They
to
asked
go
an
after the
anime question. I had to answer.
God damn it. Anyway.
You tried to go after bandits, and we stopped you because you were on an escort quest.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because the last time you guys fought bandits, you guys wanted to chase after him while you were on an escort quest. Anyway, so the battle has subsided down, and there are still there's 1, 2, 3. There are 4 bandit corpses along the road right now, and the caravan is unscathed. It is undamaged.
Oh.
No one's hurt. The horses are fine. Yeah. What do you guys do at this moment?
Okay.
I'll go to the back to where my wagon is that I was riding in and tell them everything's fine. We can proceed here in a moment.
So I will go back to the rear with Hengaku.
I'll go check the dead bodies.
Alrighty.
I'll join her.
Let me also check.
All right, go ahead. You guys do an investigation check just to rummage through the bodies, just see how thoroughly you're searching them.
Fuck, that's a nat 1.
That one.
So that's a 7.
You kind of you walk over to the bodies and you look at one of the corpses that were mutilated by the guardian spirits, and you're like, oh, that I didn't realize intestines were that color. I don't think that's a natural. Did this guy have like gonorrhea or something? And
That man shit himself.
yeah, it's that shit. Oh god, you actually run away and you throw up a little. You're used to seeing dead bodies, but this one body you looked at, he was not a very healthy guy.
Look, I'm the party's wizard. I did not want to see someone's guts out and about, and no. I'll go back to the rear. I ain't dealing with this.
Hanyakusha,
I got a 15.
You got a 15. All right. Rummaging through the bodies, undaunted by the grotesque nature of one of the bandits, you do find some chump change. Like these guys, they had a decent amount of coinage on them. They had 17 gold, 28 silver, and 96 copper. So go ahead and just write
Jesus
that
Christ.
down. Yeah.
I got it. That's good. You're gonna have to repeat that.
Peter,
Oh, wait.
I got a 0.
You got.
Wait, you serious? How do you get a 0?
Negative
even
1 to my
possible?
investigation. I rolled a crit, not a crit failure.
How do you fail this? How do you fail this?
The bandit come alive and bites you and turns out he was a necro zombie.
Oh god, no. We're not doing that.
So 2 nat 1s. Sweet.
No. He got worse than you. It's negative. He hit 0, which is almost impossible.
Yeah. How do you fail this?
The first 0 of the year.
I'm really taking all these L's right now. Different shaped L's. I can't even make it into a W.
So tell me, how do you fail?
I guess I probably just like slip on one of the corpses and land in the pile of the intestines that what was his
That's
name?
covered in
Kyoku?
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so walking by the bloody massacre, you step on his liver. Liver that's just lying on the ground. Oh God!
My eyes follow him.
You start cursing to the celestial six, just like mother. By the divine six, what the? Unfortunately, there is no stream nearby to wash it all off.
You switch your places. You're walking. Find the divine six, mother. Now you asked her. Sorry. But motherfuck! Would precipitation help with this? I don't think it would.
Precipitation will help. Yes. Precipitation is often used for cleaning purposes and everything like that, so it is useful in this situation.
Man, only Foster was here. He was very great at cleaning. Huh?
Yep. You do have someone that
What do you mean
can
by
create water.
No, I have precipitation, but I'm like, do I want to get close enough? That's the question.
Can I try to persuade Hyung Yakusha and just say please?
Oh yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, roll
Persuasion for this.
roll persuasion. Yeah, let's see.
How do I counter this? Insight?
I'll let you be the judge. It's a 13 persuasion. Is your
Please.
character persuaded?
I'm gonna roll a flat D20. I feel that bad. I'm gonna roll a flat D20.
All right.
By one! By one! Yeah, he's persuaded. You got it by one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll say that the conversation kind of goes like this. Like you're like, do I really? Fasha would definitely do this, but am I the type of person to do this? And there was this Kyoku that came up, right, and persuaded. Yeah. Oh no, it's Lazarus.
No,
Yeah, Lazarus.
Yeah.
Lazarus got covered in all that shit.
Yeah. You go up to him and it's like, can you please? Do you have a means to clean me up? And he's like, I do, but do I really want?
You see my mask trying to hold, like, the mask take form, and it's like the mask itself is trying to hold its breath.
Yeah, and then just like, and the final nail in the coffin is like, I'm gonna sit next to you for the rest of this journey here if you don't clean me up. And you're like, okay.
Wait, I don't. First of all, hold on. I don't even think the people will allow you to sit in the car in general. Don't let you so like.
He starts reaching his hand out towards you, and it's like, okay.
Okay, you got it. Stop. Step back. 5 feet. 10 feet.
30 even.
6 feet. 6 feet.
6 feet. All right.
Precipitation.
Prestidigitation. Yep.
Precipitation.
Anyway.
Clean. You owe me one.
Alrighty then. So,
I won't tell you when I'm gonna cash in that only one, but
otherwise,
you owe me one.
yeah. Otherwise, for the rest of the bandits and what you find, Hanyakusha, you get a couple of their weapons. They're pretty decent quality weapons, like the steel made and everything like that. Nothing super fancy, but nothing super unique either.
I mean, no, like, how many weapons are we talking about here?
4.
4 weapons? Do I need to get to know what type they are? Like, any of these is monk usable?
In all technicality, you can use them, but they are. Where's my? I gotta
Break the long swords in half and use it as a short sword.
Where is my bandit information thing here?
It's gonna add to backpacks.
They're scimitars.
4.
Yeah,
Oh, scimitar.
yeah, that's
Scimitars
scimitars.
are actually pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, yeah, they're basic scimitars. Nothing fancy about them. Steel made. They do look of good quality. Like they're either brand new or they're well maintained.
Oh, they definitely stole this.
Yeah, most likely
They definitely stole this.
Yeah, most likely stole, but also probably, have a little bit of extra stuff going in there.
Can I roll for Arcana to see if there's any amount of magic to these?
Yeah, you may certainly do so.
All right, so I yell from the front wagons like, "What'd y'all
I don't say
find?
shit.
Anything fancy? Can we go now?"
What'd you get?
Damn, you're in a rush for what?
4 giants food.
You cook.
But
Yeah,
a
but
giant
I like-
food!
what-
You
I
still
like
have
learning from
rations
other
up the
people.
ass.
Surely I'm not the best cook there is.
I beg to differ. I don't know that. What you gave me earlier, that was pretty delicious. I rest my nuts. Anyway, so about that money count, I got the number list up now.
Yeah, the numbers are in the Roll20 chat.
Oh shit. Okay. Force.
Yep.
Hey, Adrian, do you still have your portraits?
My eyes! Ah!
Oh shoot, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Damn
Let
it!
me roll that. Let me roll that as well.
Ah!
You okay?
Ah! I got flashbanged! I was looking deep for the fucking notes, and as soon as I put my face close to the screen, someone followed! Oh!
Why do you have flashbang?
Because I tend to forget to look at you!
That's good. I got a 2 and 19 for my portent.
My whole room is lit like the sun!
Actually, I'll have you re-roll those things on the next day, because technically you've already used them and it's still not the end of the day yet.
Okay.
Yep. So
Okay.
you can ignore them. You can ignore them for now.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Anyway, it's right there. 17 gold, 30.
Just go to someone else. I need a minute. I need a minute. I can't see.
Alright, anyway. So, moving on then with everything. Now, with
Bastards.
anyway, as for the rest of the journey for this day, perfectly fine. No extra travel. You guys are a little bit more on guard, and no other bandit attacks happen until at this time. And then on the next day of travel, you begin to see something in the distance. You've been going over rolling hills for the last couple of hours now, and as you peak the crest of one of these things, it's
Fuck you, crazy. Fuck you.
That
That was the worst timing.
Oh, that's a slum.
Ah.
Alright. Alright. So, as you crest over the top of a hill, you are first greeted by the sight of a ton of windmills.
You got fucking jokes.
So, you see a whole bunch of large windmills off in the distance. And as you approach Windgross, you see that it is a very, at a very distance, it looks like a very large collection of buildings all put together. And you know, it looks like a city you coming up to. But as you get closer to the town, you actually find out that the buildings are in fact very spread out. The placement of the buildings the placement of the buildings feels like a city, but it looks more like a farming bridges with how it's all spaced out between each of the buildings. But when you think about like when you see the locals, the giants roaming around, large giant children as well as other giants as working in fields and things like that, it does make sense that when you would consider that these buildings are massive in their size, so you wouldn't have them really close together to begin with because they're just how big they are. So it's a little bit of an optical illusion for this town, for the city. Each building is a single story on the furthest points of the city, and clearly built for full-size giants. They are massive houses, single story, and there are a few half-giant homes intermixed in these within these single-story homes, but they're no more than 2 stories high. And again, the other reason why many people you would kind of mistake this as not being a city is that every single house has a windmill, either on the property somewhere or it's attached to the building itself. But a gentle wind has been flows consistently, causing the windmills to making the spinning blades of the windmills look very majestic in a way. Anyone speak giant, by the way?
What languages do I speak?
Let's see.
Should be on your character sheet.
Where do you see that?
And
Or is it say? Oh no, Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Elvish.
It's unfortunate because we had Victor. He was the only giant we had.
Common, Celestial, Abyssal, Primal.
And no one with comprehend languages. Alright.
Wait,
I can
do
prepare
I? No.
It was not something I can get, so
But yeah,
unfortunately.
I have comprehend languages.
Yeah. If you wanted to, you can utilize that to get an understanding of the giant language and figure out why things are named certain ways. Anyway. You don't have to. You don't have to right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Well, have you ever used comprehend languages to understand giant for your character? Has your character ever done that at any point? It would be off-screen
I'm
technique.
gonna say no.
No.
I'm gonna say no.
Then you would not know this. Anyway.
You have to. Okay.
Yeah, it's something that if your character did not actively utilize this spell or anything like that prior to me trying to give out this information, he does not know this and would not think about doing it. It's kind of a what you don't see moment in a show.
So can I use it later or no?
Oh, absolutely later.
So I just have to.
Yeah, you as a
Say
player
it
have to
before-
remember to think about it and talk about it.
Yeah, like
I just have.
unless
I
you
just
have
have-
it prepared, it's gonna take you like 15 or so minutes to cast it.
Yep.
Okay, and then I just use it whenever you say there's some written language.
Yeah, if you see a winter language, say I cast comprehend languages. Alright.
Okay.
Well, first I'll double check your spell. Let me double check that real fast. I think comprehensive.
Yeah, I've never used it, so I don't really know. Do you use it?
I've used it before. It's been a while, so I'm just gonna give you the actual.
It's not on the cleric list, just on the wizard, warlock, sorcerer, bard.
Comprehend language. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page of text. The spell doesn't disclose secret messages in text or glyph, such as ancient sigils, or that isn't part of a written language.
So this might require me picking you up in order to read signs that are out of your reach.
Yep.
He's a store sign. Ragnar, pick me up.
Ragnar,
Puppies? Okay.
up! Anyway, so, but yeah, the slow spinning blades of all the windmills with the gentle breeze flowing through the city makes it look very majestic. As you get closer, the caravan's going straight to the center of the city, by the way. Okay, you're not stopping at the, I was going to say, but as you get closer to the center of the city, the buildings become closer and smaller in size, with few large buildings in between them and everything like that. In the center of you find that there are a lot more different races gathered together. So, in essence, you're in downtown. There's a lot more populace here, and there are a lot of other races here, as well as other businesses and inns and whatnot to stay. You do also see that there is an Adventure Guild Hall, which is where your carriage pulls up to. It is a gigantic 6-story tall building, and it's located near the center of, like I said, what would be called downtown. You also pass by several taverns and bars built for more smaller folk, as well as gift shops and other guild representative branches. Some of the shops that you pass by are like shops that are for created goods. They're small enough to be like, oh, here's where they sell their stock, but they don't have built on. They don't look like they have any built-on workshops to them. You also, like I said, pass by several taverns and bars, inns and hotels. And there is a good amount of trade happening as carriages pull in and out of what looks to be a large trade center here as well. It looks like they're getting shipped in a lot of supplies, and they're also shipping out a lot of supplies. Anyway, pulling up to the Adventurers Guild.
I have a question first.
Yeah.
Is there any places, any shops I could get spell books from, or find magic books that I could read?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah. But right now, you guys are at the Adventure Guild Hall as the caravan and that you guys were escorting comes to a complete stop, and the passengers unload. A lot of them do thank you for your time. In fact, some of the richer folks actually throw a little coin your way as well. Now, give me a second. I shall. Alright, so three of the passengers give out a tip of money for you guys. And this is just a grand total that I'm rolling out for you. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do... Alright, so you guys get a total of 9 gold and 15 silver. 9 gold and 15 silver tip total from the passengers.
Is that a split beyond between us?
That's split between you, yes.
Okay. So how do we want to split this?
Sorry, what'd you say? 15 gold, 15 silver?
No, 9 gold, 15
other way
silver.
around.
9
Sorry,
gold,
you was
15
talking
silver
about-
tipped. Yeah.
9 gold, 15 silver.
Yep.
So how are we gonna?
There we go. It's 2 gold each, and then 1 silver.
2 gold,
each.
1 silver?
Hang on.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So
Gold, 1 silver.
where did the other 10 silver go?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ah,
Party funds.
party fun, so hell yeah.
There's 5 of us, right? That's 115 gold. Wait, no, 9 gold.
The other 10
silver.
silver went to the person that got 1 gold.
Oh. Yeah, someone just put. I'll put down 10 silver in my instead of. Here. I'll put down 1 gold and 15 silver. There we go.
Yeah. Alright.
Because I like the jingle change.
Anyway, so you guys are at the. You guys are currently outside the Adventure Guild in Ringoros. What are you doing?
It's been a long trip. I say we get something to eat and then crash for the day. Maybe look, prepare for this lake.
I don't mind getting something to eat too. After that, I'm gonna go shopping though.
Your accent changed.
I
He's in a new place. He's trying to fit in.
Kyoku's voice changes all the time, and that is definitely me, the player, forgetting what his voice is.
Anyway.
Rakusha. How you say Kyoku did during the trip?
What?
He's very odd for a wizard.
Are you like privately talking to either Ragnar or Hanyakusha, Lazarus?
Or openly talking to us?
Yeah.
Openly talking.
Openly talking.
Yeah,
So,
and I will respond the same. As like he is very odd for a wizard.
what do you say, Hanyakusha?
Did he pass? Did he pass your expectations?
He should improve. I did forget to mute my mic while I was drinking, but I mean we're at a
it's fine,
tavern.
it's
That
fine.
can be part of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hengaku, were you talking?
What?
No, of course not.
Did you
We
hear
were
any-
certainly not talking about you.
Lazarus asked Hanyakusha a question.
I'm listening.
Well, how do you think Kyoku did? Did he meet your expectations during the trip? Rejoin the Flame Tamers, or what are you guys called again?
Fire Charmers.
Fire Charmers. My apologies.
He did all right. Huh?
Lazarus then gonna give like Kyoku like a rough pat on the back, like a congratulations.
Look, I did a little rough. I haven't done a little adventuring. For a little bit. I was taking a couple days break, so I got a little rough.
I say, if you
Like
ask me, let's see how he does against a tougher opponent.
I mean, banning's just the easy part.
Yeah, he might have thought they were so easy he didn't need to use his spells from range.
Kyoku's there, like, sweating profusely, like, no.
As Ragna's just roasting your tactics.
I roll for intimidation.
Roll for intimidation.
Go for
I
it.
was 18.
Are you intimidated?
Let me roll. Let me see. I'll just roll a straight 20. Let's see. That's an 8. I am
You're very intimidated.
You see me kind of, like, shy back a little?
What? Give us an image of what do you see through? What do Lazarus see in Yaku through his eyes?
What is Lazarus seeing Hyaku to his eyes?
Wait,
Wait, what?
Kyoko. Huh?
Kyoku. Oh.
Kyoku. First off, what were you saying before that?
I was saying,
Were you
what-
roasting us? Or
No,
were you
last year was
roasting me?
roasting us. I just said you did fine, but I'm looking at you with my mask
So-
constantly
so
changing
without
shape.
you-
Wasn't roasting y'all.
Kyoku
So
looks
what
at you
shape-
and he's like,
What shape does this mask take for this intimidation to intimidate you? What do you see through your eyes?
so Kyoku like looks up at Hangyaku, and you see like a kind of like not even disappointed, just like a looking down on you kind of straight expression that's just like has no emotion behind it, just like he did fine. And Kyoku's just not used to that. He's just like, oh, did I do fine? Did I? Is he gonna beat me up later?
I want to point out, Heihaku is the nicest person you possibly could meet. But Kyoku has this strange idea that I'm a violent person.
You did try to run after those bandits.
They was bandits. They did wrong.
That is true. But you had an anger in your eyes there that I felt like that if it wasn't a party member that tried to stop you. Oh.
Evil should not be spared. If they did act of injustice, they get injustice.
That is true.
If they get injustice, then Asta shall show light upon them in the future.
Yes, show them light
Much like
to the
you.
graves.
Well, I mean, like much like you saw earlier with your little flashbang and outside of character.
God fucking damn it! No, you don't dare talk about this. We don't dare talk about this. Leave it alone. It's bad enough people can spend money and keep flashbanging me.
I didn't even know that was the context. I just heard you got flashbanged.
Yeah.
No, but the thing in my stream is that because I haven't streamed for a long time, I ask people how should I punish myself for missing a week of stream. And usually it's from a game or challenge that they make me do. But this time they was like, let's equip a flashbang to your followers in the payment section.
Oh no, it's Discord light mode.
Oh
So
no,
every
Discord light
time when
more.
I get a follow, a raid, or sponsored, or just someone donate to the stream, every light in my room will scream flat white blinding lights. And that includes my Oculus.
Jesus.
So it doesn't even have to be me streaming. That's the funny part. It can be at any time.
You're sleeping and you get woken up by a follow.
Time to get my smooth count ready.
My eyes! Ah! Why? Who did it? Who did it? Who the fuck did? No! Ah! Oh! Come on! My laptop's like, yeah, I actually have this gold, I have these scimitars, and then I have white blinded lights! Oh!
What's your Twitch?
No, I'm not.
No, easier.
You're not following me because you like it. You're following me because you want to torture me.
Let me just unfollow real quick and follow again.
Joke's on you. Someone tried to do it. It does not work that way.
Is it Renegade or is
You
it?
fool.
You'll never know.
I have 70 alternative accounts.
No, the fuck you don't.
Found it.
No, don't you fucking dare. Put that finger down. Put that finger down right now.
Put it down.
Put that finger down right now.
Left click. Left click.
I will burn you. I will burn you where you stand. Put that finger down. No! Fire! Ah! Fucking Christ! Ah! Ah! Why?
Right.
Why did I do this?
Oh,
No,
my
he's
God, okay.
I need raft dice. Allow me to use raft dice for the day, please. They're asking for it.
Okay, I'll use the rat dice today at some point.
For the
Well.
2 people who followed, which I'm pretty sure is Kyoko and Lazarus. It has to be up to. No, my eye! Who the came up? Ah! Why?
You have a glory dice for this?
Ah! Why
Oh,
back
he
to
just follows him.
back? How is my computer still standing?
Does
Ah!
happen if I
Got to
unfollow
say,
and follow.
If there's anyone watching that's not following, this is a great way to gain them.
Oh, no! Shut up! Shut up! Don't do it! Shut up! Don't listen to
Well,
him!
you guys are maxed out, so you can't gain anymore.
Don't follow!
Okay.
Don't
Will be
send
funny
money!
either way.
Keep your money! Use it for gas!
Following and
Use
following
it for your
doesn't do
bills!
anything. Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker! I made sure it does! You don't think someone already have done that before? Of course I planned for that!
Just post, follow Hyun Yakushu, the flashbang him. And self-promotion.
No, no, stop! Please, I'll beg. I will be a good boy. I will be a good boy.
When do you sleep at night?
No, no, I don't sleep. That's the problem.
Alright, I'll just do it 8 hours from now then.
Why? Why are you like this?
Love.
I'm gonna get an
Hurt
alternate
you.
Twitch account. I'm gonna get an alternate Twitch account just for you.
Why are you like this?
Oh my god.
Now I'm afraid of what will happen to. I'm afraid what to tell you if this channel get affiliated now.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're in D&D. Let's stop getting off topic here.
All right.
Is it off topic? I don't know. I think my eyes are pretty off topic.
Anyway,
I speak to you privately.
So, moving on.
Are we? Are we moving on?
Yes, yes, we are. What are you guys doing? You're standing out front of the Adventurers Guild office having a chat.
Ragnar, can you come over here for a moment?
Yes, go ahead.
Speaking to him privately, by the way.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
So I hand him a pouch, a coin pouch that contains all my money in it. Do you think you could hold on to this for me? I don't trust myself with holding on to any sort of money.
Okay, I thought you were about to go suicide or something. Jeez.
Yeah, motherfuckers. I hate you. I'm still trying to regain my
alright.
goddamn sight.
I have your money pouch right here. I'll attach it next to mine. After
Appreciate it.
tying a little string to it.
And
Good job. Rabbit, you could add that. You could add that total money to your total.
I'll just add an item that says your coin pouch.
Oh, okay. And that's the end of that conversation.
What a conversation.
Ragnar, you guys want to go get something to eat?
Do I always?
You too, Lazarus?
I'm pretty starved after that entire trip.
Let's go.
Is anybody familiar with this area? I'm sure not.
This is my first time going here.
Perhaps we could. Does anybody speak giant?
I have a spell for that.
No. You have a spell for understanding giants. Do you have a spell for speaking giants?
You are also.
Oh,
there's a
no,
lot
I
of
don't.
other.
No, I don't.
There's more than just giants in this part of the city.
Maybe we'll find a place that also speaks common.
Is there any Elvish restaurant?
Make an investigation check.
Ragnar will
Okay.
refuse. See, if you want to,
Let's see.
who goes to a giant city and eats elvish food? That sounds like horrible. That sounds horrible.
Where's investigation? There's investigation. 12.
12. Looking around, yes, you do find a elven restaurant. It's a chain restaurant. You can kind of think of it in the similar vein as Panera Bread.
Air bread. Okay.
Wow, I'm disappointed.
It's elf food. What do you expect?
We could just lift up Kyoku to every single giant sign that there is near a tavern. Any tavern.
This one is written in Elvish. And also has
Look.
common underneath it as well.
All right,
Love this.
fine. But
I can
tomorrow,
already
we're
read
going
this.
tomorrow we're going to a giant place.
Agreed.
So are we going to the Elvish Panera Bread today?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, Ragnar is also disappointed.
Could have said any restaurant. You said Panera Bread. Eh?
The
I
fuck
could've
am
said
gonna get at
Subway.
Panera? A soup?
I would have preferred Subway.
Yeah.
Fine, it's Quiznos.
Why are you making it worse?
Quiznos is
Why are
better.
you making-
Okay, hold on. Togo's. It's Togo's.
What the fuck is a Togo?
You don't know what Togo's
It's
is?
like a Subway.
No, we
it's
don't
like
have a
Subway.
Togo's where I live.
At this point, just
Think
give
of
us
a
the
Subway.
McDonald's. We know they're everywhere.
I forgot you live near me, so we have all the same places.
I'm in Tennessee. What is a Togo's? Eh?
Togo's is a sandwich place like Subway.
But better.
That's like coming to Hito Stay. Is like, do you have pals?
Their mascot
I know
is just
you
a
don't have
pickle.
pals. It's just a funny thing.
Anyway,
Y'all got a habit?
basically, it's more of a sandwich place. That's what it is. But unlike thing, it may be a chain restaurant, but it's actually good food. It's like it's lamnis bread, and so it's elvish lamnis bread and everything. That is what they have. They also have a few other like wheats and other like white bread as well and whatnot. I won't go into all the details of what their entire lunch menu is.
What do you mean? You're trying to be sponsored by Tao.
It's the whole menu.
This whole stream is sponsored by Tao. Please,
I'm
Tao.
not sponsored
Look
by
at this
nothing.
man.
Ragnar orders
Sponsor this
nothing and
man.
just waits to go home and cook his own meal.
What's the special of the day?
Soup.
So
Mystery meat.
Kyoku will go up to the counter and be like, can I get a meatball sandwich?
Yes, the wood elf server there says yes he can make you that.
Can you English that one more time?
Thank you kindly, sir.
Yes, the
'Cause
wood
I
elf,
didn't say
the male wood elf that is behind the counter says yes, I'll make you that. Yes, we can make that sandwich.
Okay, I'll make sure my mask is firm as I walk up to the counter. I will also want a meatball sub, slapped with spinach on top, American cheese.
What's American?
Cheese.
There we go.
With commoners
You got cow cheese, you got
Bread.
goat cheese, you got llama cheese.
Let's take some llama cheese.
Okay, llama cheese.
Toast the
Dragon cheese.
Oh, and
Oh.
any amount of spicy food and spicy spices you have, just slap it on it. Just slap it on it as much as you can.
All of them, sir.
Half of it. Half of everything.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
If you know anything about like if you know anything about these kinds of places like Subway or Togo's, they are always very messy.
I feel right at home because I live with wood elves, so this is like,
Yeah.
like garage at the temple.
anyway, Grand total of your meal is 1 gold for everyone.
I got this one. Y'all worked hard today. I'll treat.
Ragnar still refuses to order.
Appreciate it, Alka.
Actually, it is the next day. So yeah, Kyoko, go ahead and just roll the portent for today.
Okay, first let me finish what I was roleplaying. Oh, thank you, Hengaki-san. Okay, now I will roll it. Jeez. Let's see.
What are we rolling for?
He's rolling portent because he's a divination.
Divination wizard.
Divination wizard. 20, a natural 20 and a 11.
Well, damn.
Ooh, that's
Well,
too
damn.
bad, actually.
Let's see if you actually get to use those today.
Yeah, let's hope.
So
Hey,
spells I'll
Hida?
have ready for today is tongue, so I can speak giant, and comprehend languages, so I can understand it.
Alright, there we go.
So, Hida, since it's the next day, was that like a longer or shorter?
You had a long rest before arriving in Wingaros. So you're currently in Wingaros. It's about like 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Can
I
I
wanted to
also
see if
prepare?
anyone wanted to try my sandwich, but okay.
I'm
Can I
down.
also prepare comprehend languages?
Yeah.
How do you feel about spicy food?
How do you prepare comprehend languages
Very
on
enthusiastic.
You click the dot next to the spell in your spell list.
the dot?
Yeah, it's like a black dot, and it'll turn red when you click it.
On D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
On D&D
Oh,
Beyond.
on D&D Beyond.
On
Oh,
D&D.
I need you to roll a Constitution. The save and throw is 10.
Why on earth did I prepare Magic Circle? That's an odd one.
You know what? Just know that it's prepared, Hita, I guess.
Spells. Yeah, you gotta click on for D&D Beyond. You gotta click on the prepare manage spells button, and then you can
Okay.
prepare and unprepare stuff. It is currently already prepared. Yeah,
Oh, it is?
pretty
Okay,
much
sweet.
every spell you have is prepared.
Okay.
Yep. Wizards can prepare a lot of spells. It's like that's their main job.
Mm-hmm.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, anyway. Yeah, because let's see. Preparing casting spells, you can prepare a number of spells. You can prepare a number of spells equal to your intelligence modifier plus your wizarding level. Your intelligence
Wizarding.
modifier is 3, your level is 6, so you can prepare a grand total of. Do the math for me. 9 spells.
13, I believe. Oh. I
9.
have 13 prepared on here.
Well,
Says-
unprepare for.
Well, also you got to remember that 4 of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your spells are
4 of them
cantrips,
are cantrips.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then the other ones that are listed there are pretty much upcast versions of first level spells.
okay.
Yeah, like the only third level
Yeah.
spells you have are tidal wave and counterspell. Second
Okay.
level, no second level spells.
Okay.
Yep, and then everything else is first
I have
level.
So I have a question. Since we're all eating food at this this fantasy Togo's place, this Elven Togo's,
Yeah.
do we get a bag of chips with it?
Oh, you know, that's a good
What's
question.
a
Do we get a
bag
bag
of
of chips?
chips?
Bag of chips.
No. It'll be it'll be dehydrated fruit. Slices of fruit at this point.
Yeah.
Sleep,
never had
right?
chips
Fruit
before.
is amazing.
A bundle of raisins.
I'll take apple
No,
slices.
hang on. Dehydrated versus freeze dried. Those are two very different.
They wouldn't even have freeze. How would they do freeze dry?
Blizzard spell.
Yeah, wizards.
Spell.
I don't know
Right
how to make
across.
a vacuum, but I would be able. Well, no, yeah, I do know how to make an ancient vacuum.
I have a lot of questions.
So basically, what we're saying is, do we get a side with it?
Oh my god. I'm not worrying about all this stuff. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. So, you finished your lunch. You enjoyed it. It was okay. I mean, it's a chain restaurant. But unlike modern day stuff, it's actually good.
Wait, did you roll that Constitution roll for?
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll a Constitution for the spices.
Yeah, so who's the one who's trying my sandwich?
Me, I'm trying that sandwich.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, so the DC saving roll will be 10.
Yeah, it's not that spicy.
Since you like spices. Well, it is spicy, but he likes spicy.
What'd you get?
11.
11? Yeah.
Wow, barely. Did you succeed?
Ooh, it's got a bit of kick to it, but it's pretty good.
Lazarus is just fucking sweating. He's like, it's good.
You okay there? You look kind of red.
I love the spice. Don't judge me.
Oh
I'm
my
saying
god.
you didn't know. You just see this man changing colors next to me. What's in that sandwich?
Love.
Oh, those filthy elves.
It's like got fucking ghost peppers in it or something.
That's what I was gonna order. That's what I was gonna order if I was given the opportunity to order. Just ask them if they got ghost peppers.
Nah, you want those T-Rex brains. That's what you want. Eh?
Give me the Carolina Reaper.
This is no longer a D&D stream. It's
I'm putting a fork in this right now. Oh.
I'm putting a fork in my
Anyway,
sandwich.
you're done with lunch. You're
It's
done
not-
with
it's
the
only the hot
food.
ones.
What are you doing in town?
So Kyoku's gonna go shopping. He wants to find any kind of spell books or anything he could learn magic from.
All right. There is a spellbook store in town. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
All right.
Lazarus will stick to Rabbit since Rabbit has his money at the moment.
All right.
Oh god, this means I'm babysitting. Alright, so where are you going? Where do you want to go then? Because I'm just going to the inn.
It's probably best if I don't let my spending habits get the best of me. I'll just join you in the end.
Now, you
All right,
guys,
so we
are
gotta
you guys
leave.
going to be staying at the inn or the Adventure Guild Hall? Because the inn will cost you money, the Adventure Guild Hall will not, but it is a crowded place.
We'll go
Adventurers
to
Guild.
the guild hall then.
Adventurers Guild.
All right,
They
split
probably
party, got
also
it.
speak common there.
Yes, they speak common there. In fact,
I would
most of the
assume
people that you're
everyone speaks
hearing are
common.
speaking right now are speaking in common. You get the feeling that the downtown area uses common predominantly.
You started to get the feeling that you might be slightly racist.
It's like downtown is the center trading hub of the city.
One psychic damage from my own racism.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Could not waste that joke.
Anyway, so Phantom, Ron, and Lazarus, are you guys going to an inn to have like nice private rooms, or are you going to go with the communal stay at the Adventurers Guild?
Communal stay at the
stay.
Adventurers Guild.
All right, because that doesn't cost you anything.
The guild will also might have info on the lake as well.
Alrighty. So we'll come back
What's
to you
the-
guys in a moment. Hanyakusha, are you doing anything specific?
Is there a brothel here?
Oh my.
No.
Yes,
This is
there
the
is.
thing. You wasn't here for this.
Yes, there is.
There is?
There is.
I'm going to the brothel.
All right, we'll get back to you in a moment. So Kyoku, you find, you do find a what? It looks like a bookstore for maybe normal things. In fact, it is called Wizarding in Tales and Tomes. Tomes is the name of the store itself. It is a small store,
Okay.
or meaning that it's not really made for giants per se. It is actually made for standard half giant size at the tallest. So
Okay.
yeah, entering the building, you do see a plethora of books available available in the store. You do also see behind the counter are currently speaking to one of the customers there, a gnome, a male gnome, as he's conversing with a customer there.
Okay. So I will wait for him to be done talking to his customer.
So the conversation goes on. He notices you. I'll be with you in just a moment, sir. Anyway, and he goes back to talking to the customer. After about 5 minutes, he finishes with the customer, and the customer pays him for a book, for a couple books, and walks out the store. Hello there. What can I do for you today?
Hello there. I'm looking for any spell books you got.
Oh, a wizard are we, or just a practitioner of magic?
I'm a wizard here.
A wizard, perfect.
And you like, he looks up at Kyoku and just like does not have like any wizard attire. So just has like muscles. It just doesn't look like a wizard.
Well, you're interesting fellow. So I'll just give you a little bit of a rundown. Most of the stuff I have up front here are tomes and stories for the more common folk. But yeah, as you are a caster, that shelf right over there has the current out front books available for sale. Now, if you find something you like or have any further questions, just come back over here and I'll be more than happy to answer your question.
Thank you kindly. And Kyoku will head over to that shelf.
Alrighty then. So give me.
What do I see?
So you do see several spell books with different names on them. Variety of names. There's no specific. I'm not going to give any specific one until looking at it. They are color coded, and so it looks like they have been like produced professionally and are color coded with little markings on the side of the book. There is a small little note hanging up nearby indicating colors with schools of magic that they specialize in or have stuff for, or more specifically. You do see that there is one generalist. There's a couple of generalist spell books that are there. You think there is an enchanter spell book. There is a transmuter spell book, and then there's a conjurer spell book available too. But most of them are generalist spell books.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you make any spells for a melee wizard?
I have not sat down to do that because again I've been gone camping and I've only been back for a week.
What level spell?
Okay.
Well, he has to crack open the books to see what's in there.
So what? I'm thinking just off the top of my head, transmute, is that like turning my body into like hard?
It's changing objects into a thing, yeah.
Would there be any defense ones, or just have to know after you look into it?
Dark skin.
Dark skin, that's what I was thinking.
Not for a wizard.
Oh, damn. Okay. So you said transmutation,
Transmutation,
what was the other two?
enchanter, and conjurer, and then generalist.
There
What
is
the heck
a
is
for sure, Alec.
generalist?
What?
I said, what is generalist?
Generalist means just that it's for like general use spells. Since there are multiple of them, you go ahead and pull out one of them. At the moment, looking through the book, you see descriptions of the things. It is a revive. The book title is the Revised Book of Evocations. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot of this so I have it. Open that up in the meantime. So in this book, as you're looking through it, you see the the spells like Alarm, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Color Spray, Alter Self, Arcane Lock, Blindness/Deafness, Blur, and Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. And this is in the generalist one? Or
That's in the generalist. That's in one of the generalist ones.
Let me check out the enchanting one.
Alright, Enchanter. And looking at this book, okay, let me just take a quick screenshot of it as well, real fast.
Hello, EG. I sent you a message with a couple good ones you can look for. Both are transmutation.
Alright, so this book.
Okay, thank you.
And as you look at the titles of these books, you get the feeling that these books are probably a generic. Like they're probably hiring like a publicist to come up with these cool fancy names. It has nothing to do with anything specific. Like you don't think that the Dragon Queen's Book of Light was really written by the Queen of Dragons. You're pretty sure that she didn't write this book because it only has it has
it's there to catch attention.
Yeah, it's there to catch attention more than it is to you be an actual title of a book. This is a bookstore at the end of the day. So while it is a spell book and it does have spell incantations and spell ingredients into it, there's only 8 spells in this book: Charm Person, Sleep, Alarm, Burning Hands, Crown of Madness, Hold Person, Alter Self, Arcane Lock.
Okay, and what about the enchanting one?
Let's see. You did the enchanting one already, didn't you?
No, you did
the
the
generalist
one.
That was the enchanter.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Transmutation.
Transmuter. Again, give me a second. I am. So this one called the Haunting Codex of the Covenant has Expeditious Retreat, Featherfall, Alarm, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Alter Self, Dark Vision, Arcane Lock, Blindness, Deafness, and Blur.
Would books be more or less expensive than just getting a scroll?
Books are more expensive. One, the process of making a book is more expensive, and two, having a number of spells written into a book costs a lot of materials to do so, therefore it makes it more expensive.
Are there any spells to empower me, like buff me?
Well,
or is that something you'd have to make on your own?
I
want to be
believe the
melee
School of Adjuration mostly does that, and there is no Adjuration book on there. Give me a second. I'm bringing up the Schools of Magic real fast to read off what they do.
I'm sorry for taking so long. This is just.
No. Magic takes forever. Period. Adjuration spells are protective in nature, though some of them have aggressive uses. They create magic barriers, negate harmful effects, harm trespassers, or banish creatures to other planes of existence.
Does that include one that could buff me?
Shield is an adjuration spell.
One that could buff attacks?
That would be enchantment, more or less.
There is protection. Just protection spells.
Yeah.
DM, out of all of the spells available, what are some of the spells that a melee wizard would want?
That is, at the end of the day, purely your purview of what you want to think. A lot of spells are designed for ranged combat because that's how they are. If you and as a wizard, I do allow you to try and create your own type of spell. So if you do not find a spell that you like in these mass-produced books that are readily available to buy in a store, you can try and create your own, and that's in universe. Like, you could say, like, I don't see a spell for my needs. I will make a spell for my needs. Out of game thing, you and I can workshop a spell together.
It's almost like how like my Arcana system.
Then yeah, since I don't see a spell that's gonna help me with these uses right now, actually, I'm gonna take up the transmutation book up to the front and ask how much.
Transmutation, I believe that was the Haunting Codex of the Covenant. Double check.
Yeah.
Featherfall. Because the nice thing about being a wizard in general is that you can learn any spell that's in the feather thing. Yeah, Featherfall, Transmutation.
Is there a limit to the spells you could learn by reading?
So pretty much the rules for spellcasting in regards of being a wizard that uses spellbooks. You memorize spells from a spellbook. Period. You lose that spellbook.
Yeah.
You cannot learn or remember any additional spells for the next day. Anything. You still have the ones remembered from the day before, or if I'm nice like that, so you will not be completely useless if you lose your spellbook. But you cannot change what spells you know. Despite the fact that you have them listed on your character sheet, because you do not have them in a book that you can read. That's why the spellbook is very important to a wizard. Now, ideally, you do not want to be carrying around 50 books of different spells, because one, that starts to get very heavy. Yeah. And everything like that. So you have your own personal spellbook that you can write and transfer spells into. So pretty much going into your spellbook section in the player's guide, and I'm just going to read this out of the text because it's a lot better to just read out of text. So the spells you add to your spellbook as you gain levels reflect the arcane research you conduct on your own, as well as intellectual breakthroughs you've had about the nature of the multiverse. You might find other spells during your adventures. You could discover a spell recorded on a scroll or in an evil wizard's chest, for example, or a dusty tome in an ancient library. Copying a spell into the book. When you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spellbook if it is a spell level you can prepare, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it. Copying the spell into your spellbook involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand and the sounds and gestures required, then transcribe that into your spellbook using your own notations. For each level spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold. Total cost. The cost represents the material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it, as well as the fine inks you need to record it. Once you've spent the time and money, you can prepare the spell just like any other spell. So, explaining that little section right there, this is where like you have a spell, but in order for you to use it, you have to practice it.
Yes. Okay. I do recall that.
Yeah. So that is specifically what I mean by like you have to tell me that you're practicing the spell. You can't just say I'm doing this and now it's done. So yes, I will have you like roll like checks for it. I will have you do stuff, and you may take 2 hours to do it, but you may fail at practicing it that day. So it's like, okay, I make it for 2 hours. It's a first level spell. DC is 10 because it's a first level spell. First level spells are easy. You see, you roll Arcana, you rolled a 9. So you managed to get it in a basic understanding, but you haven't quite mastered it. So the next time you roll it, because you rolled so good on it the first time, the DC is lowered by 1 point. So now so for me, the DC will become 9 for you. That's how I'll do it.
Okay.
The higher the level of the spell, the higher the starting DC is. The more you practice it, the lower that DC becomes.
Okay.
If you're rolling that 1 on any of the times that you're trying to do this, something catastrophic happens, and we'll roll from there.
Okay. So how much was it for the transmutation book?
So when you take the transmutation book up to the countertop, he tells you that the price is 250 gold.
Holy shit. Okay.
It is a spell book. It is a spell book that you have to that has offensive spells in it. So naturally there are some liability things like buying a gun is kind of expensive still.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna just say this in character. So, excuse me, sir. I don't believe I have the money for that right now. But do you think you can hold on to it for like 7 days, and if not, you can put it back on the shelf? Or is that? You do that?
Unfortunately, our store policy is that we can only hold it for 24 hours, and then we have to put it back on the shelf.
I see. No worries then. I will return here once I've gotten enough money, though.
Very well then.
And Hita,
Yep.
I want to try and create a spell, so we could work on it out of character or out of stream later.
Yeah, we'll work on the mechanics out of game. But yeah, right now your character's thinking like, let's try. Your character, being the intelligent character that he is like, so I didn't see anything I liked there, but perhaps I could try doing this. And if I take this this magic circle formulation, and you just start thinking you start thinking nerd. You start being nerd.
Yeah. It's like that gif of all the numbers on screen, all the formulas on screen.
Yeah. That's what's happening in your mind right now. Is you're coming up with these things.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, we're gonna jump over to
make some kind of spell.
Yeah. So while you're thinking about that, are you heading back to the Adventure Guild?
Yes, I'm going back to meet up with everyone.
All right. So we're gonna jump over to Hanyakusha now. Hanyakusha, you're kind of wandering the city, kind of just looking around, and you do notice that in parts of the downtown area there are some alleyways, fairly large alleyways to allow for giants to walk through, full-fledged giants. But you notice something in the back, a glowing sign, which is very uncommon. Despite the fact that it is a magically heavy world, there is no electricity. So a glowing sign means someone has put magic into a sign here, and it catches your eye, and you head down the alleyway. Getting closer, you see that it is a fairly provocative sign, simplistic in its design, but does not leave too much to the imagination. You have found the Keeper's Secret is the name of the place.
Engaku?
Hanyakusha.
I'm back.
Oh, perfect timing. Did you hear anything I just said?
Nope.
Okay, we'll do this again. So you're traveling around the city, a downtown area, Hanyakusha, and eventually you come across an alleyway, a really massive alleyway because it's designed to have giants be able to walk through it. But something.
What is this, the red light district?
No. It's just there are alleyways in this city. Like again, the downtown center of the city of Winkaros actually looks like a city. Like it actually has like pretty tightly packed buildings to use the maximum amount of space in the smallest area.
This is highly advanced for what I thought of a fantasy world.
I mean, it's
So
still.
it's like a downtown. It's like a downtown from where we're from, Hita.
It's New York in fantasy edition.
No. New York is Brazil. This is like
shit.
yeah. This is like take a small town, in your area, like a small town, and the downtown of that area is just a bunch of businesses and buildings that are close together. But it's all like wood and straw houses still. Anyway, but the alleyway is really big because giants are big people, so they have big alleyways. That's it. But looking down this alleyway, something catches your eye, and it is a glowing sign. Now, there is no electricity in this world, at least none that you know of. So a glowing sign means someone has put magic into the sign. Getting closer, the sign is very provocative and doesn't leave much to the imagination. The sign has, in common, written on the thing, the Keeper's Secret.
I almost want to turn away from what you just said. No leave to imaginate. Look, I might be a degenerate, but I have taste and
Well, no. Okay, hey, fine. I'll describe it. It looks like a lady. You know, like those neon signs that like just the outline of a lady and with the like shapely legs that are like showing like the kicking and whatnot. It's like that.
My first image that popped in my head was two people was interviewing a criminal. Bad cop calls in. Can you describe what it was? What did you see? It was a lady.
Anyway, point is, you're pretty sure this is a brothel.
I take a peek inside.
All right, looking in there, it's the middle of the day, so it's very mellow inside. There's not a lot of super action going in there. In fact, it kind of looks like a very sexy restaurant right now, like a more suggestive Hooters.
A more suggestive Hooters.
Yeah.
Someone please clip these, okay? Can we have this clip archive of things Hita says?
And please clip it on my channel too, so I can get the stuff on my channel as well. Anyway,
I'm crying. I'm crying.
all right. So coming in, and you are greeted by, naturally, a giant in lingerie. And
in my head, that's a big bitch.
It's a big lady. It's a big lady. She comes in. Oh, hi. Sorry, we're not exactly entirely open at the moment. We are finishing up lunch services currently. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I just came to check out here the establishment. I'm kind of reviewer. Huh?
A reviewer, you say?
Oh my god.
Interspecies reviewers, what?
Right? Yeah, he gets it.
I immediately got it.
It's exactly when he said reviewer, I just was like, oh no, it's interspecies reviewer.
Yep. I know where this is going.
Oh my goodness.
Mind you,
This stream is rated 18 and up.
this is true. It is an adult-rated stream, every that depth, but we are going to keep it very simple because
Don't worry, we have the censor bars ready.
we have a lot of censor bars here. There are no descriptive details.
There's more censor bar than there is.
We're using the rainbow light censor bar. You know one of those animes where they use only the light to mask what's happening.
Don't worry, it's just a blinding light. Period.
It's the blinding light.
There's randomly appearing mist.
Just us just saying no.
Anyway,
I love my job.
Anyway, I'm just gonna cut this section short because that's how we're doing it here. She tells you that normal operating hours are usually between midnight and 4 a.m.
You see, Heiyaku pulls out his calligraphy paper.
Yeah. So between midnight and 5 a.m. Is the operating times for all the explicit stuff. Otherwise, they do have like nighttime stripper events and everything like that. That usually goes up to 11:30, and then they kind of close. They kind of start mellowing things down between 11:30 and 12.
Can I have a pause for a second to point out Hita had to think about this. He thought a whole time schedule for this. No one concerned but me.
I mean, we finally got fantasy Hooters. He had to think about it.
Oh, that was already a fantasy Hooters. This is a more suggestive Hooters.
Yo, I can't. This game, where is it going?
We need more female characters in this game.
We need more female characters. Yo, chat.
If
you're a female D&D player, hit me up. We need you.
Alexis, we need you back.
We have a healer.
Right away, we need you back. We need.
Please come in here and keep me tamed.
We have another frame in the overlay. It could go to a female.
Keep me out of these bad situations.
This advert sounds cringe.
Anyway, and then usually, and then that's lunchtime services between 11 o'clock and at this time it is 3 o'clock.
So you're just not open yet.
Yeah. They literally just shut down from lunch.
How do y'all feel? How does y'all feel about parties and entertainment?
Yeah, parties and entertainment are usually special requests, and we can set them up. And you just have to speak with the manager to have these things set up. Pricing depends on what sort of venture the party is taking.
Well, see, like how it's a random, unannounced party. A gentleman comes in, very happy, having a great day, and he want to spend that great day with everyone in the brothel. Doesn't matter who it is.
On that front, as long as it's within the, at this moment, another drow lady walks out. There's
a lot of variety here.
No. She's actually in a full dress. A very tight, it's a very tight dress, and she has a very good-looking body. But
there's a lot of
as an elf,
variety.
as an elf yourself, you could tell she's old.
Wait, she's an elf?
Yeah, she's an elf. She's a drow.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like Underdark drow. Not dark elf drow. Underdark elf.
Would my mask stay the same as playing a series of business worthy, but inside my body turned cold for a quick second?
Yeah, because this is again, drow very rarely seen on the surface world. Her dark bluish skin denotes her as a drow, and her ears are very low angled compared to what is my
I whip my hair and try to mask my ears under my hair. Cause I can't use the sky self right now. Otherwise that would give me away.
Let's see. Yeah. So their ears are. So while your ears aren't, you're more of dark elf, right?
I'm a mix of like dark elf and high elf.
Yeah. So your ears range between degrees facing off from your head, from a 75-degree angle to about a 45-degree angle, but you have the dark skin of a dark elf. So the angle of orientation on your head is pretty sparse. Pretty sparse, but it's still kind of in a more upward direction.
No. It's not wrong though. Oh wait. I see. Do anyone knows a rabbit hole?
Oh my god.
I swear to God, if this is you wrong, I'm kicking your ass.
Anyway, the drow ears range at direct 90 degrees to 120 degrees, so there are more downward things, and they range from between 2 inches and 13 inches. Your ears are between 3 and 6 inches.
Pizza, can I ask you a question?
What?
You have an ear fetish?
No, I put all this information on the World Anvil
This is
page.
oddly specific. Obviously, who puts this hard work into these?
Did you read the World Anvil page?
Yes, I read
It's
the
on
World
the World
Anvil
Anvil
page.
page.
I know it's on the World Anvil, but this doesn't stop me from questioning it.
Why the hell not? I wanted to, okay, you want to know the real reason why there's so much detail? I wanted to have an actual physical difference between the elves, so people just don't think, oh, they're elves, they're all the same, but skin tones are slightly different. No, they have physical differences, like physical structural differences as well.
There you go, chat. Problem solved.
Yeah, that's
He's not a freak.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, because the World Anvil page is the world. It is not necessarily the D&D lore behind everything. It's the world history. So, yeah,
I'm sorry I had to set you up for this. The people did ask.
Yeah. They can also ask on my channel too, but then again, I am DMing, so I don't really respond on here.
No, I mean like people in my Discord. They talk to me sometimes when I'm in chat.
Oh yeah.
And they ask.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, I went through the full reproduction process of Dragonborn and Dragon Kid in my world too. Didn't need to go into that much detail, but I did anyway because why?
Why not?
Why not? Like, I have access to all these fun prompts and information pieces. Why not utilize them? Fun fact, World Anvil, please sponsor. Sir, I do love your services very much, and I would love to be sponsored by you guys, because, again, it's fantastic. I may not update everything as much as I should, but having the amount of information and the nice way to organize it in a single location, really, really super useful.
Isn't that a heartfelt message?
That's a heartfelt message. I really like World Anvil. Please sponsor.
But back to interspecies reviewers.
Back to interspecies. Anyway, so this old drow woman walks up to you. She's dressed in a long dress that hangs kind of tight on her.
Do I roll stealth to how well do I hide my ears?
You may certainly try.
Thank you. Please, for the love of God, do not fail me right now. As an 18.
She walks up to you, and you notice her as she walks up. Refresh me. What was the freaking question you asked? Something about a party?
Say if an individual is having a very good day, they come in, they want to spread that joy to everyone, so decide to just party hard.
She comes
Doesn't
up,
matter who's in the brothel.
She comes up to you from behind the giant girl in lingerie, and she talks.
I jump slightly.
It depends. She's old. You can tell she may still look very young, but you as an elf can definitely tell, like, yeah, she has some wrinkles on her face, but she still looks.
This is gonna pull up so many arguments.
Yeah.
I can hear the comments now.
Yeah. She's like, that depends on the time in which the party is happening. If it's during lunch hours, then we provide special food. If it's during the stripper hours, then we will put on additional show and possibly go a little bit more risque. And if it's during the after hours, well, I'm sure your imagination can figure it out from there.
A chill went down my spine. It's not okay when an old lady comes up to you and say that.
And she has this really, and you know, she has this really long cigarette, pretty much. You know, like.
Oh, she's one of those.
Yeah, she's one of those. Yep.
It's the pixie from the Pixie Review.
Yep, but instead of it being a big boobed pixie, it's a drow instead.
Oh, not ready for this. You set this up.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. She's not as busty as some of the other ladies here.
That's not the point.
Denied. You put yourself in a situation, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences.
You just hate my shenanigans, don't
Is
you?
this the consequences of your actions?
Yeah, this is the consequences of your actions.
So for contents for new people, Heiyaku goes to has befriended a whole brothel to the point that is his natural party space. That at this point is like a title for him. Brothel king.
Oh, that's
Not
what
because
it
he
is.
likes, not because he's like a degenerate or anything. He just likes to party.
Okay.
And the only places that he truly felt like he was truly partying was a brothel, never a bar. But then again, he doesn't know the difference between a bar and a brothel. Because the other thing is that he was raised in a temple.
Anyway, what are you doing?
So in his eyes, even though in my head I know it's a brothel, in Hyaku's eyes he thinks it's a bar.
I never took that college near you to be a party school.
Someone had to be the bar at the party. The bar was not here anymore.
College of Dance Bards.
Isn't that what he was?
He was a bard, and he was very, very, very weird.
Very
But
bard-like.
wasn't his whole fighting style was dancing and playing music with his scimitars?
His scimitars were enchanted to produce music. That was it. They didn't provide any bonuses or anything like that.
It was cool.
Yeah. It was more flavor text than anything else.
Anyway,
Alright.
got it. What if the party lasts between both hours?
Well, she kind of blows a ring of smoke up to you. That's a matter of discussion, then, isn't it?
Why do I feel targeted? I never felt intimidated before until now.
She's kind of looking at you with a coy smile, like
Like I felt intimidation from meeting other elf women, and after I speak to an elf of any type, I drop to the floor.
Yes, this is the
Afterwards.
same D&D. This is the same D&D game with the Nero the Bard NPC. This is still the same. Different city though, and one of my players decided to go to basically a red light location. Blame him.
Look, man, I have to give my reviews and bring him back to the city.
No, he is not. He is
Bring him
not
back
there.
to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, he is not there. He is in the last town and still doing some performances. Anyway.
Sadly.
Anyway.
Got it. Thank you. I will have to. Sorry, this is rude of me. I never got your names.
My name is the giant girl tells you that her name is Leona.
She seems timid but shy. Cute.
Yeah.
5 words.
And then the draw goes up. Just takes another whiff of or smoke.
God damn it.
Does not blow it at you this time.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Yeah. Maka, I'm the owner of this establishment.
It was very nice to meet you, Maka.
A pleasure.
And you too.
And she holds out her hand and.
God damn it! I take in.
Yeah.
And can I roll for? Can I roll for persuasion?
What she does is she holds her hand out daintily, but when you grab her hand, she turns it into a handshake. That was just a handshake.
I don't like this woman. I can't read her mind. That was so unexpected. I don't like you.
Come on, you said this is interspecies reviewers. You've got to, deal with all of the species.
I know, but like this is different. This has nothing to do with species at this point. This is a whole personality trait.
Fire charmers, man. You gotta charm their fire.
Come on, baby, let my fire go.
This is not a char. This is not a fire I want to charm.
I would give you a
Wanna
glory
pour
dice for
water
that
on this
one,
shit?
but unfortunately you're full. Anyway, what are you doing, Hanyakusha?
I continue the handshake. Well, I guess I'll come back. Come back when y'all are already fully open to give proper reviews to your establishment. And I told him that the where these reviews are going to, which is the city that the fire charmers do live at.
Rhineville.
Rhineville.
Yep. Rhineville, you say?
Yes.
A bit far away, from the... A bit far away from the city, aren't you?
I like to travel a lot. Me and my band of misfits. We
I see.
had a lot of jobs to do, but on our spare times, I like to dip my reviews down. Gotta keep a hobby going.
Well, if you ever need to unload, my girls here and or gentlemen are more than happy to provide services to you and your party.
I'll keep tenant Rhine. Anything for a good
hey,
review to
Gaku.
Rhindale. I feel
hey,
like
Gaku,
this
well
establishment
unload.
needs to be pointed out.
Two people talking at once, what? What were you saying, Kyoku?
Oh, I said, Hengyaku will unload.
Fun fact.
And
I'm not going to say anything about that, but fun fact. Anyakusha, what did you say?
I was gonna say, I think it's necessary for even these establishments to get a proper review and get acknowledged. We have brothels in Rhindale, but those brothels always like to hear about how other brothels are doing as well. So I take it on upon my job to let people know.
Give me a second. I gotta...
And it's not deception, because that's the truth. I actually am doing this. Best places to party.
Did I...
Also, sorry for cutting you off, Hengyaku.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it.
When she said come back soon, oh yeah, he'll come.
Yo, I'm bringing y'all with me. I hope y'all know this.
Hengyaku's the nut he regrets the most is gonna be with the drow.
But I
worry,
will. But out of character, I will point out this does not go back to Dommy Dragon Mommy.
What about Dragon Mommy?
We do not speak of the things that happens on their strips.
Yakushi, do not worry about the drow. I can take her.
Oh my god.
Sure you can.
That's how my character dies. That's how.
I could take her. Oh.
If you find one you really like, I can perform the ceremony for you.
Yo,
Now you guys are there. I'm just looking up.
Wait, let him cook. Let him cook.
I can also cook.
I did not come up with a name
Yaku's
for him.
roll.
Oh dear.
Keyaku's rogue tries to get a taste of every species in Hita's universe.
Oh my god. You're trying to get a taste of every species while I'm trying to get a taste of every food.
Hey, a meal is a meal.
Hyakushu when he finds one Asimar that isn't extinct.
Which I want to point out, this is gonna be very difficult for Hinyaku. For the simple fact is,
Hanyakusha, real fast. Did you make? Did you write down the name of the bar and brothel in Rhineville?
no, because you never truly gave me a name of the bar and brothel.
Okay, well, I'll give you the name of the guy who owns it. Yoral.
Yoral.
Yeah, Y-U-R-L.
Yoral.
Yep, so that's the name of the owner. That's the name of the owner of it. The really muscly.
Ignore that role.
Yeah, the really muscular guy with a very kind demeanor. An intimidating presence, kind demeanor. Oh wait,
Yeah,
it was a cafe, bar, and brothel.
Yeah, which was very unique. Hence why Hiyaku is confused. The difference between a bar and a brothel.
Yeah, it's
that
a cafe bar.
establishment.
It's a cafe, bar, brothel, bar and brothel. Anyway, so she's like, what did I say? It was
very far from home.
I see. So, make a perception check real fast, actually.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Am I about to be robbed?
Actually, no. What is your passive perception?
15.
15. Okay. You do hear this then, and what's all you're all up to this time? And just she's under her breath, and you only heard it because of your passive perception.
Wait, hold on. So what I heard was, what is your all up to this time?
What is your all up to this time?
My heart stopped. Mask still straight face, but behind the mask, shocked to hear his name.
I told you she's old.
You know, big bro, y'all. You're all
Big. The last time I saw him, he was a child. But then again,
heart shot twice. Poof, poof.
but then again, and human ages are hard to determine. I'd say that he was about. I would say he was about half your size and definitely very thin in around the bones.
Oh, I could definitely tell you that he definitely grown from what you're describing.
Oh. Again, it's been a couple of years since I was in Rhineville.
Fair enough. He owns now a cafe, bar, and brothel now. Hence why the reviews goes there.
So he managed to, he's continued with his cooking. I will say, he sure does make good cakes.
Yes, he does. I'll tell him if I ever go back to Rondo after my mission.
She has
I'll definitely.
And as she's talking to you about your role, there is a kind of nostalgic motherly smile on her. Like she has no ill. Like talking about your role, there is no ill behind.
The thoughts in Hyaku's head is like, did she raise him?
Well, she definitely knows him. And that is a definite answer to that one. Anyway, I do apologize. It is, but we are closed, so I do need to ask you to leave for right now. We need to get ready for for the evening.
Or I know, I was just getting some minor details before the real review begins. Get
Not a
myself
problem.
mentally prepared.
Not a problem. Do make sure you come back during lunch hours.
Oh, one more thing. Is there? I heard there was a big lake around here. Is there anything peculiar about this lake? Maybe some strange people?
Well, as far as big lake, I wouldn't say it's as big as some of the other lakes in Cestria, but yes, lake. Let me get back to my page. But yes.
You see what I did there, guys? I thought I was being a sleazeball.
Nice transition. Okay. Le Lac d'Or is located about a half day northwest of here. I assume that's the lake in which you're speaking of. It's the largest lake around Ringaras, aside from Lake Jacnor further south.
Yes, those are the two lakes I'm heading to for today. I'm going to investigate some old things. But afterwards, I'm most likely be heading back into town.
Very well. As far as since you're acquainted with young Yoral, I'll let you in on a little bit of information for free. Normally any secrets or bits of information I usually charge for, but I'll give you this one for free. Anything else will cost you. There is a group of pilgrims that have recently made their way through to Wingaras, and were heading towards Le Lac d'Or, just a couple of days ago.
Then for extra information, specific information, was any of them a dragonkin girl?
A dragonkin girl? No, I would say most of them were human. I didn't get to... Now, mind you, this is mostly hearsay. I did not personally see them, but some of my employees were in conversation with those who worked at taverns and other things. Apparently, they're a monk. Apparently, it's a monk order that's been traveling across the land for a pilgrimage of theirs.
Interesting. This is very powerful information. I thank you for that.
Not a problem.
As I reach it, I flip from my thumb 2 gold coins straight to her for the information and for your charm.
She catches she catches both the coins with 2 fingers with grace and ease, and then kind of just does the Jack Sparrow coin roll all between her fingers, and then brings up the two coins in her thumb and index finger. Inga. A pleasure. Again, do feel free to stop by. And then
I will.
Starts walking.
Now that I have a reason. And soon as the door closed, I dropped to my knees. Holy shit! My mask turned into freak out mode. This is pure and utter panic. Like gravity has been hit. Like he's been hit with a full-on gravity spell to bow on his knees.
That would be, and this would be the first drow your character has ever met, right?
Yes, it would.
The drow lady had Conqueror's hockey.
Yeah, which is, which is a very, you know what? I might try and do some AI generated art of her.
Just the pure fear of him in his eyes. But not, but in order for y'all to feel, I'm not gonna say why. In order for y'all to figure out why he drops his knees when he talks to any elf in Carting Fear, you will have to find out in character.
In character, yep. Anyway, after you recover from your panic attack, you're making your way back to the guild hall?
Yep.
Alrighty then. So we'll get to the guild hall reunion and everything you guys were doing in the guild hall after this quick break, because we have been going for about 2 hours, so I figured it's a good time for a break.
Yes, I
Should,
can grab
should
a
I
water.
stop recording and press record again once we're back?
If you don't have a break screen, I would, but I have a break screen, so yes, we'll be right back, folks. See you in a
Okay,
moment.
we'll be right back then.
shit just to get flashbanged.
Yeah, and then yeah. So for those coming back in, we just Hunyakusha got flashbanged again.
Ah!
By me, personally.
No! Why? Who did it? Who did it?
Oh my goodness. So unfortunately, Phantom had
Angel? Who's Angel?
I sent her.
Ah!
send it to me too, man. I'm the DM of this thing. I'm
Why you send
allowed
it to him? Why you not just doing it to flashbang me? He needs them.
Yeah, I'm the one doing this. Anyway, so
My poor virgin eyes.
you're in a virgin. Anyway, moving on with the game again. So, real fast though, Phantom had to step away from the game itself because something came up for him. Anyway, dear.
Not me totally banking Angel and DMs.
Anyway, apparently
I hate you, Angel.
my mother
on
came
my
in
hit
and
list.
turned the fan towards me. So if you hear background fan noises, that's what happened. My mother turned the fan towards me. Now it's blowing towards the microphone, and I'm too lazy to get up and move it because it actually feels good on my legs.
We don't even hear it.
Well,
Can't be louder than my fan.
anyway, so
I can't even hear your fan either.
so at the Adventure Guild Hall, Lazarus and Ragna, as well as Phantom, but Phantom is not here to hear the description. You enter into the guild hall, and you are greeted by a familiar scene where, like, yes, the first floor area is where the adventurers come and gather. There's a bit of a eatery there. There's a bit of just hangout locations and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is that it is unbelievably massive. Like, it actually can house giants. In fact, there are a couple giants, like full-fledged giants, in the adventure hall. And you see that the second floor starts at about where the third floor of a normal building would start.
Yo, let me run into a giant elf. I'm gonna freak out.
Nope, no giant elves. Just really tall elves.
No, I'll tell you what, half giant, half elf.
That would be a half giant then. Half giant with slightly pointed ears.
I wonder if there's an elevator to that second floor.
No, there's no such thing as an elevator. Only in Prizel. Moving on with life. So, and there you get the normal hustle and bustle and rustle and tussle group of people. I have no idea where I was going with that. Walking up to the front desk, you do see that there's the regular receptionist as well as like a different secondary receptionist. This is unlike some of the other guild halls that you've been in. This is more similar to the guild hall in Stormguard, as it is a more official branch of the guild. It's not just a quick gathering hub and representation. God damn it!
What? What do you mean? No one followed! Why did I get double flashbanged?
Because
I switched scenes, I got flashbanged immediately!
you might have it set up in a way, because I've done that too, where I've switched scenes and then like a notification or 4 went off.
Ah!
Basically, you flashbanged yourself. Good job.
God fucking damn it!
Anyway, moving on with life. So, as you kind of what, did I just get a thing? What?
Does someone follow Heat Up? Please say yes.
I think someone subscribed, but my notifications didn't go off.
Thank you for subscribing to Heat Up.
I mean, Nero appeared.
There it is.
No,
Y'all
it
did?
will not affect the flashbang.
There you go. Huh? Yeah, because I see my subscribers went from 3 to 4, so I see that, but what?
Just congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, you resubscribe. Why didn't that go off? I didn't give me any notification at all.
Your notifications might be off, eh?
No, like even on the stream manager. Oh, are you typing a thing? If you're typing a thing, you might have to press enter. Like if it's a resubscribe and everything. Nope, nothing. Nothing. That's odd. Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We'll do this. Here you go. Subscriber special.
You are now a special bean.
Can I? Oh wait. Oh, there it is. I just do this.
What?
Angel said it was the funny.
Thank you. Fuck you,
There
Angel.
you go.
What?
There we go.
I'll whip out your wings.
We miss you, Tragic. Yes, we do. I don't know why that
Yo,
didn't go
wait, is
off.
that my baby boy?
It's the baby boy.
Yo, my baby boy, I need you to clean out. Do not use the fire spell. But I need you to clean this boy. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Fasha, huh? I got a gift from somebody for our Dinkalumpa streams. Now I have the Dinkalumpa pins for the bear now, for Mama Kuma on my chest. Because I didn't want to put it in my hair. Huh?
Oh, I see them now. I didn't know what you were talking about, like earlier. What's up?
No, fireball!
Are you done describing the scene, or
No. I got
what
distracted
I'm doing?
by technologies and things and live stream stuff. That's my bad.
Okay.
Anyway, so yes, you have different
Ragnar have
receptionists
a
for different levels of adventurers and everything like that. You have the Giants representation desk as well for the Giants as they come and have conversation. But
Interpreters.
not necessarily interpreters, but you're not there yet. You're shopping still. I'm describing what they walk into. Anyway,
I'm 10 away.
Anyway, as adventurers, Ragna, Lazarus, Phantom, all you guys go up and just like check in, saying like, "Hey, we're the Fire Charmers. We're gonna be operating around here for a little bit," and they sign off on it to register that. Yep. Ask if you're going to be staying in an inn or if you're going to be staying here. You tell them that you guys are staying in here, so they provide you with everything and any additional features. They gave you the basic spiel of like any additional things that you're getting needs to be paid for or extent anything. So basic meal, ills, and lodging is what you got. Bye, Tragic. Thanks for coming out and saying hi. Anyway,
Call more often, damn it.
call them off.
Missed you. There's some Yu-Gi-Oh games with your name on it.
Oh, speaking of, I'll talk to you about that later, Hanyakusha, before you run off. All right.
Fine.
Okay. Anyway, so, what do you guys? Phantom tells you like, all right, now that we've taken care, I'm gonna go grab a bed before someone else claims a good bed, and he goes off and he's gonna go claim sleeping areas for you guys. He's off for the next couple days.
How good is that?
Yeah.
Good. More time with the boys. I'll set up some collabs. We'll do some fun things.
We'll figure something out too. Anyway, Lazarus, Rhonda, what are you guys doing before Kyoku and Hanyakusha join you?
I'd like to ask Ragnar something.
What is it, little one?
Ragnar, what's this Great Lake? There's a Great Lake you guys keep talking about. Well, I know what the Great Lakes are, but like, what are your interests in them exactly?
We have been bequested by the Grand Wizard
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
No. You
How do I not know that?
actually don't even know. As far as you can tell, he's a historian? Question mark.
I thought he was a wizard. He looks like Gandalf. I assume he's a wizard.
Yeah, you're assuming he's a wizard, but you yourself do not know because no one has asked him.
We have been bequested by this great old man who wishes. He's gonna kill me for saying that if he hears me that right now. But yeah, but this old man to research about these old lakes for him. Now, so far they've seemed to have some temples around them that hold great secrets.
Temples.
And then I reports back to him using a sending spell about what we find.
If I may ask, what have you found in these temples before? If you visited any of the Great Lakes already.
There was one with an underground temple that had several magic circles under it.
It's underwater, by the way.
Yeah, it's an underwater temple.
Oh.
But nothing much further from that other than the fancy artwork about these angelic-like beings. And then there was another temple which provided memory stones. It was such a rare find indeed, but they told a grand story, a romantic story, about a cleric living life, finding love, losing love, and trying to move on.
I wonder what we'll find at the next Great Lake then.
Indeed. I think there was
Until
another lake,
then?
but I forgot what it was.
You
then?
also
About a tree?
learned of a blight at the last lake temple. Yeah, a blight that was cured, as well as a very
on that.
bare bone description of what these magic circles were functioning for.
I don't tell him that either.
You don't tell him that? Okay.
No.
Don't trust him enough yet. I see. I see.
What if he answers to the person related to those circles?
Possibly. Anyway.
Either way, each of these lakes seems to hold something very interesting indeed. I could see why the old man wants these. They seem hard to get to as well, so I also see why he's sending us to do it. See these mussels? They can swim very well.
Well, I'll be happy to tag along with all of you and help you in this endeavor.
Did I even catch up with everybody?
This is the conversation they have right when they get there. So this is you're just getting to the brothel at this conversation start.
Got it. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
At this point, I will order something of my own, rather than Quiznos.
Yep. So if
This
you
man
go with
said
the
he was
provided food,
practicing
it's basically like just
Quiznos.
yeah. If you go with the free provided food, it's just standard. It's a standard meal. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too.
I try to see. I ask if they have anything that's local.
They do have local food. It will cost you, at most 10 silver over to get like some really high-end local food. But yeah, they can provide that. You have to pay money for it though.
10 silver it is.
What was the name of the lake that we're going to?
You guys did not technically ask for this. But
If you ask, I will pull out a map. And I will point.
but you would know the names of the lake most likely. If you don't want your character to know the names, or you want your character to try and remember the names, go ahead and make an intelligence check or a history check.
No, I find a map if I have a map, or if there's a map somewhere here.
Yeah, the guild can provide you with a map easily.
That one.
Yep. So you point to it. Underneath the description of the thing is Le Loc d'Or.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Le Lac d'Or.
Lake Lac d'Or.
Le Lac d'Or, yep.
Le Lac d'Or.
I'll have to
Yeah.
ask Iju. I'll have to ask what Iju what. Wait, comprehend languages is a ritual. I could just cast that as a ritual.
Yeah. It'll take
I'll figure it out later.
it'll take a while. It'll actually take 11 minutes to cast as a ritual. Otherwise, if you had the spell prepared, you can cast it. You set up the ritual and you cast it immediately with an action, but you use a spell slot for it. That's how I do my ritual spells.
Oh. Either way, I will wait till later to do that.
There's a bar inside the Adventurers Guild, right?
Yeah, it's a simple bar. It's not like an overly fancy bar.
Lazarus will head to the bar and just ask around about the lake, like any hearings about it around it, or any best routes to take towards it.
Any local dangers around that lake?
Exactly.
So they do talk about like local wildlife is saying bandits are always a threat. Go ahead and just make an investigation check for more specific information.
Not another 0, please.
It's okay, I'm rolling with you.
What did you guys
The
get?
rolls.
2.
Lazarus got a 2, I got a 7.
So yeah, you don't find much specific information on stuff, but generally speaking, yeah. You do hear talks of a creature that has been devouring local farm life, so like local cows, chickens, and things like that. And there's currently a quest on the board for anyone who can find and kill this creature and/or creatures.
Oh,
Jen,
Alright,
who
which
do I
one
hear
are they-
this information from?
I immediately go to the board and try to figure out a description for this creature.
All right, so on the board, you see several things on there. There's a lot of them. A lot of them are fairly simple, such as gather herbs, gather meat, gather pelts, and things like that for hunting. And your typical like, okay, these are like your everyday adventurer quest. There are some more local specific quests, like wanted aid for planting the next harvest, wanted aid for loading and offloading in cargo, and then you find the a hunt quest, which is an unknown beast. The beast has been attacking livestock recently, and adventurers are requested to hunt it down. Main information is that it seems to be happening at night. It is unknown and unpredictable where it is. That's why it is an unknown beast. It's because there is no standard. There's no like. Doesn't look like there's an MO behind it. It's just like, oh, this Bill's farm on the east side of town got attacked and had a thing, and then Ted's farm on the south side got attacked the night before, and then was back over to the southwest side of things. And it's like I go all over the place.
Is there any information on like the wounds of the livestock?
They're
like,
dead.
Like if there was like slashes, claws, or anything like that.
Is there a quest giver we could ask about this?
Yeah, like who posted this on the board?
Just guild in general.
It's posted as a request from the local farmers.
Okay, so we'll have to go there to get more information.
Yeah, just local farmers are who made the post. The guild made it an official thing. Regardless, reward for most of the other quests are like low gold count out or something like that. The planting harvest is 50 gold. Reward, the loading and unloading cargo is 10 gold per hour. The reward for hunting this unknown beast starting at is 200 gold. Because it's been happening for a while, it seems, and no one has really had a chance to find out what's going on. There is also one other sign on there, and this one is a specific one, and it is not. There are job escort missions as well for escorting caravans, but one of them catches your eye. It's actually a wanted poster, and a legitimate wanted poster, and on it you have this very gruff-looking human. Let me bring up a photo of him so I can describe him. He has short, kind of like spiked hair, a very square jawline, and what appears to be like a large scar down the across his face and everything like that, going from his upper left temple down to his right cheek. He has the artist has drawn him with a evil, like an evil smile. I'll just kind of emphasize that he's a bad guy.
What's he wanted it for? Does it say?
Bandit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, specifically a bandit, and the reward, 1,500 gold.
I'll just take note of the face to know if he tries to pull one on us.
Yeah.
I'll know he's trying to pull one on us, and I'll pull one on him, pulling one on us.
Yeah, but you can see the list of crimes is very extensive. It is very much it's like murder, theft, everything in between. Anyway.
All right, we gathered our info. We can leave tomorrow if we wanted.
And about an hour, let's say about an hour passes, and then as you guys are kind of enjoying light drinks and just chatting about, whatever, Hanyakusha and Kyoku rejoin you at the table.
Aha, you've returned. It seems you had a good time at the brothel, I presume? You're out of breath and everything?
Hanyakusha's skin looks a little pale.
Yakusha, you alright?
The succubus, it drained the energy out of you.
Oh, no, succubus drained out of me. Everything's perfectly fine.
Did you?
I'm going down to
something.
visit this brothel later. If that brothel did this to you, I've got to go. I'm going to check this out.
Kyoku, how about you? Did shopping go well?
I found a bookstore. The spell books are something I cannot afford right now.
How much is it?
220 gold.
Expensive taste you have.
However, I will go back there later once I have the money.
Well,
Also,
there
I
were
changed
some.
Kyoku's voice again.
Well, there were some requests on the board of jobs that we saw. Worth quite a bit of gold.
There's a lot of bandits in the area as well, especially.
Specifically when you there's no there is a name given to him. I'll give you the name later because I have to find the NPC's name because it is an actual named character. But his quote unquote title is bandit leader. So
Kyoku will remember something and head up to the receptionist.
You go up to the receptionist. You are greeted by. Let me roll a d12 here real fast. And then I'm rolling to see what race it is. Give me a second.
We'll take note that Kyoko left in the middle of me trying to explain our mission details.
It is a tiefling, and
Smash.
it is a tiefling female. That you're talking to at the reception desk.
Greetings. I just wanted to ask you, have you seen these two people? And I will show them a drawn image or drawn picture of my parents.
Give me a moment. I will double check and see. Hey,
Thank you.
yeah, you get the feeling that the receptionist has not seen it, but she's going to, would you like us to set up a search request for them?
Yes, please. Or if you have any information regarding their whereabouts, or if you've seen them, anything works. I'm just looking for them.
Right then. So to set up a searching request. Yeah, you're just showing a picture of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yes.
It's not like there's fucking actual photos.
I know. It's, is it a good drawing? Is it a bad drawing?
It's a good drawing.
It's a good drawing.
It's something Kyoku put a lot of effort into.
Just real fast. Do a let's do a sleight of hand skill check on this one, just to see how well it is.
13.
13. Well, you are not a, absolute professional artist. That's weird. Okay, anyway. While you're not a professional artist yourself, it is a decent drawing of them. But it is not... It's kind of vague, so it's kind of like, a basic drawing of what people would like. Oh, yeah, no, this is looking for lost dog, and it's just like a picture of a simple dog.
I just realized, shit, I had the fucking portent of a 20.
Too late!
Too late now, yeah.
Too late now, it's already done! Anyway,
can I
so...
say, can I pull something?
What are you trying to do?
Can I say, oh, sorry, wrong photos, and pull out 2 more?
No.
And say, oh, sorry, those were the rough
Oh.
sketches.
If you use... you had a 20 and a... What was the other
11.
one? 11. If you use the 20, I will tell you a better way of doing this for a better success.
Yes, I'll use the 20.
All right. So, as you're thinking about it... Oh, wait. I should just tell you their names. They're adventurers. You might have records on them.
Oh, yes. So... oh, yes, wait. Why am I giving you pictures? I could just give you the names.
Yeah.
So the name, Nilo Eve and Cold Krem Eve.
She writes down the names. Give me... these are adventurers, so they're registered with the guild already.
Yes.
Well, these types of requests are normally... handled within the guild itself, so there is no charge at this time. Unless you want to have someone actively investigate outside of the branch area, but we can search our internal records to see if we've had any recent activity from them.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
Right then. So, we'll begin looking into this, and we'll get back to you as soon as you can. You're going to be here for next couple days?
Yes, we're gonna be in and about town.
Very well then. And so, we'll get in we'll send you a note. We'll get in contact with you when we find out information.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
And Kyoku will take his leave and go back to the job board where where Ragna was explaining stuff.
It's like, as you walk off, I'm just staring at you this whole time. I was like, what holding hands, I was like, what is he doing? I'm in the middle of talking.
Also, I'm sorry, I couldn't keep the Kyoku voice going. I feel like I just drifted into my normal voice.
That's fine.
Alright, well, when you turn, I give you a glare, and then I was like, alright, so if I may continue, there's also a weird beast in the lands that's taking animals. I would have interest in capturing this beast. And there's also a reward for its death as well. So, win for you, win for me.
Oh.
I like this quest.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Tomorrow. That's what we're waiting for.
Yakusha, you agree
yeah.
upon this?
Sure. But I really
Go on.
nothing.
In that case, so it's agreed upon. Tomorrow, we'll go hunt the beast, and hopefully capture it for Ragna. Personally, I think we should start off with the people that posted the job in the first place. Head off to the farms, ask them any information about the beast, and then I have an idea as well.
Well, that's the great thing about this. I believe this was around the lake that we're going to.
Sorry, Ragna,
Okay.
we're gonna have to send you to the farm up north.
Sorry, Kyoko, we're gonna have to send you to the farm up north.
Oh no!
I was just telling you that there's no like specific information on a thing. They're just like animals are being attacked and killed, or have gone missing.
I'm just going to assume it's a beast of some kind. Whether that's a correct or wrong assumption. Hey.
Hey, Rabbit, did you read the chat in Roll20?
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right. So, if that's everything that everyone wanted to do on this day,
Let's start a bar song in the bar.
okay. So, Hanyakusha, nothing else you want to do for your character tonight?
No, unless the thing is open. No.
Well, yes, that's later in the night. Like I said, the bar opens. The brothel opens for, like the stripper night. And then later
back to the brothel.
All right, so you spend the night in the
going with-
brothel.
Because you provided me no details besides that you went there and you came back absolutely plastered and now you're going back already.
Round 2.
Kyoku's gonna follow you. Kyoku's gonna follow you.
You were living advertisement for this brothel, for Ragna. Now he's interested.
Lazarus will follow the party.
Yeah, let's have a party. Let's have a party, Anna.
All right, so everyone but Phantom, who's already turned in, because
That's right, chat. It's a fan service episode.
and that's where we're going to end today's session.
The fade to black at the end of the session.
Yep. Sadly, because
Next episode is the fan service episode.
again, I'm going to, censor it because, I don't want to get banned on
Obviously.
Twitch, guys.
Obviously.
Yeah,
This is
obviously.
also
People did
going on my
worse
YouTube.
When we come back, it's the next day.
Oh, it's not like you're getting paid for it. You're not getting monetized.
Technically, I am. I got a subscriber, so that's money towards me.
I'm sorry about the YouTube.
Oh yeah, the YouTube, yeah. But
I'm also subscribed to Hida, so
we are live streaming it. So yes, I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I hope you all enjoyed the game. Oh my goodness, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I have a fun new NPC, which was and everything like that. So I'm gonna enjoy.
And I got to play out a little bit of my backstory, so I'm fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Don't go anywhere yet. For those who are watching, we do raid another channel. So whatever that channel is, I don't know, but we shall see and find out in a bit. Either way, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you next time for either a Sunday night stream or even a Saturday night stream. I don't know. It depends on when stuff happens. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed today's session, and we'll see what my players get into tomorrow. Always something with them. Bye bye.